and welcome back to Shelf Center. This is Bryce. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If this is something you have been enjoying, you never know, it could happen. I've got my top shelf news for the week right here with the top news in fantasy, science fiction, sometimes horror, mostly as it relates to books, but also media. We got a bit of each this time, so let's jump right into it. First things first, we've got a new book. Yes, that is yet another new book from the Brandon Sanderson of sci-fi, or probably other things. Maybe UK Brandon Sanderson is what I should say. Adrian Tchaikovsky has got a new book coming out, Shroud, and that looks like February 27th of next year. I think I counted that it was 4 books that he released in 2023, which is just crazy, but also amazing and great, as I just finally finished my first Tchaikovsky book, Guns of the Dawn, and it was awesome. So more power to him. Let's get some more books out there. That's great. I just love it. And we've got a new book by Neal Stephenson that just came out literally in the last 10-ish days, depending on when this post goes up, this video goes up. It's Polistan, and it's Bomb Light #1, so it's a first book of a trilogy by Stephenson. It looks interesting. It's got some kind of Russian storyline. Anyway, Neal Stephenson, I like that he just he goes for whatever he's interested in, whether it's history or whatever it may be. And anyway, this is pretty cool. Then I was just sent this, and with the blurb as well, but this is the newest from Kareem Solomon. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name, Kareem, but this is A Ballad of Vengeance. And when you see this cover, you're going to be like, I have to have it, because that cover is just insane. The snake on it is awesome. I love it. I just love the whole thing. And when you see the blurb, you're definitely going to want to check that out. Got some Egyptian influence here. The art is by M. Wakas, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but definitely should do more artwork, because this is amazing. I absolutely love it. We got a new, looks like new book sold. So just a sold news. So it's really could even just be a concept. There's not a whole lot about it, but especially with it being Scott Westerfeld and Justine Larbalestier. And I apologize for that mispronunciation. This has been a rough news this week. But Westerfeld, as you may or may not know, is the author of The Uglies, that series. The Leviathan was the one that I think I owned at one point. So anyway, pretty prolific. Mostly it seems like in young adult. And so this one he sold The Mortons, which is described as The Secret History meets Sopranos meets Saltburn, which is an interesting combination. So I guess we'll see what that really entails. And then this was sent to me by the great Boiled Jellyfish. I had to report on it because it's just crazy. This is the day and age that we live in, and probably why we should just at least be weary, even if you like AI, but you should be weary of it, because this was just taken down, luckily, but was sold for a brief period of time. It's The Way of Kings. It's not by Brandon Sanderson, though. It's by Glenda Hiddleston, but also spelled Gledden Hiddleston in the author bio. And Kaladin is, what is it? Khaled Shalon Shelley or something. Anyway, it is a complete ripoff of The Way of Kings, AI generated, sold on Amazon, luckily found and taken down. Dedicated fans, at least where I got this from was the Creme postings, or Creme, anyway, the Reddit page, dedicated to, I guess, Sanderson, like garbage posts or something. I don't know, Creme posting. Creme is the like nasty stuff in the Stormlight archives. So anyway, it's just funny. But they actually even posted, which is funny enough, they were able to get the book and download it, and now you can go read it if you want to laugh at how ridiculous this is, but completely plagiarized, but plagiarized like in such a way, I think they had to have known, right? Like, this is going to get taken down. I'll try to get whatever sales I can get out of this, and didn't even do enough effort in this to change the author name. It was clearly just to mess around and probably make a quick buck off of Sanderson's name, which is just, it's so annoying that we live in this time that you can just slap up some garbage. At least Amazon did notice it eventually, but it just amazes me how it got through. So imagine what else has gotten through. Oh, this is just where I'm just like, I don't know, how much more evidence do we need that we got to be wary of AI? That's all I'm saying. All right, then in media news, I wanted to get into a couple things also sent to me by viewers, which I really appreciate. Fairy Tale by Stephen King is, well, at once it was going to get a movie, but apparently now it's a TV show. Stephen King obviously is always good for a good media spin-off, but or whatever media adaptation. The thing is, having read Fairy Tale, and I liked it quite a bit. I know not everybody did, but I liked it quite a bit. A TV series, it's a hefty book, but it's like, it's later Stephen King. They're all kind of hefty to some degree for the most part, unless he's writing hard case crime. That's where I'm like, that seems like that's going to be a stretch if it's a TV show. Maybe there's going to be more. We're developing past this idea. I don't know, but just having read it and going, it's a solid movie, but a TV show, maybe even miniseries would be stretching. This is my problem these days. It just feels like anything gets turned into a TV show and they just milk things and it goes on. I mean, not unlike Lost, but that was like the first culprit. But anymore, there's so many things out there that just go at a snail's pace. And I'm like, you can go a little slow. I'm fine with that. And it works plenty of times, but I'm like, you can still cut out quite a bit. Does everything have to be extended to 8, 10, 12, 14 more? I can count, see that, by 2 episodes. So it just feels like things are getting so extended out when they just don't need to be. It's like adapt to what it needs to be. That's all I'm saying. Then I thought this was really cool news. Spellslinger by Sebastian de Castell is getting its own TV show. It's the author is just fun to follow on Twitter/X. Just so excited that this is happening. Going like, never thought I'd see my name in Variety, which is cool because I definitely need to read this series. Again, a series of books makes sense for a TV show. There's multiple books in the series. That lends itself seemingly to more than just one couple hours of material is all I'm saying. Gosh, that's all I'm saying. That's all I keep saying is all I'm saying. And anyway, I think that's cool, but definitely I need to read up on my Sebastian de Castell. I hear it's great stuff. Then a little bit of a correction, but I don't feel like I'm too much to blame. I'm always going to correct if I get something wrong in the news, so always let me know if I do. But this is one where I got the news from Ian McKellen himself, so or I guess somebody quoting him, so it's a little bit of hearsay. But A Hunt for Gollum, I reported earlier it was 2 movies. It was being reported as being 2 movies, thanks to Mr. McKellen, or Sir McKellen, and it is apparently not 2 movies. He was referring to another movie that contains lots of Gandalf in it, and so, or maybe he thought that it was supposed to be 2, who knows, but there is another movie that will have some more Gandalf in it. So there are 2 movies, just The Hunt for Gollum is not 2 movies. Now the thing is, reporting on that does seem, it was believable, right? Like, nobody discounted that's gonna, 2 movies, that makes sense. If they could have done 1, why not do 2? Is that not the name of the game with Lord of the Rings these days? So that's the sad part, is how believable it was that they could have split it into 2 movies. Just saying. All right, that's the news I have for this week. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please check out the Kindle Deals down in the description below. It does help the channel, and I thank you very much for it. And we will catch you next time. Bye.